friends, welcome to Sahu Studies. In this video, I am going to discuss about sample function in Scala. So why do we use sample function? So it is used to take sample from a large data frame. So suppose you have a very large data frame, and if you want to certain kind of activity on a small data, so what we can do with the help of a sample function, we can take some data from this large data set and we can do whatever the function, whatever the calculation we want to do with those sampled data. It uses seed to make sure sample contains the same data. This is very important, right? This seed. So suppose there are thousands of data are present in the data frame and you want to take only 10 records. The sample uses one seed value. So suppose you have given one seed value, say 100. So if you put seed value 100 and take the sample from this 1000 records data frame to take a sample of 10 records, so each and every time you run that particular code with the same seeds, so those 10 records will be available in the sample data. No other records will going to fetch. Same seed, same sets of data will be available in sample data frame if you are sampling based on this sample function. So this exercise is all about. So what I am just doing in this exercise, I am just creating a data frame with the help of this range function, and it is a start from 101 to 501. And here what I am just doing, I am just taking the sample. What is the fraction of the sample I am taking from this data frame? That is 0.1 only. And what is the seed? That is the 100, and this is also 100. So we can see this both data frame has the same number of records and the same records because the seeds are same. And here we are also taking a sample, fraction is 10 only, but here the seed value is 200. So this AP sample 3 has different records. Those records which are present in sample 1 and sample 2, maybe it will contain, but the records will be different. So with the help of a display function, what I am just doing, I am just displaying these 3 data frames. So let's go over Databricks and do this exercise. Let's create a notebook. Name it as sample. Here connect it with running cluster. Now this notebook has been connected with our running cluster. Now create a data frame. With the help of a spark dot range. Range will start from 101 and end with 501. Let's run it. This data frame gets created successfully. Let's see the content of this data frame. We can see this data frame gets created. It started from 101 and it will going to end at 501. So let's take a sample from this data frame with the help of a simple function. So let's create a data frame sample underscore 1 underscore data. So this is the data frame. Let's call this simple function, and in this simple function we need to pass this fraction. Okay, fraction parameter. What is the fraction we want to take it as a sample from this data frame? Then let's put 0.1 and this seed. What is the seed? Here is the seed is 100. So let's run it. So what I'm just doing here, from this data frame with the help of a sample function, I am getting it a sample of the fraction 0.1. So whatever the data it is present in this data frame, 0.1 data will be converted as a sample and it will store in this data frame, and the seed which we are giving is the seed number is 100. So each and every time I will going to run this command to get this data frame as a sample. Each and every time same records will be available. So we'll see in practical. So this data frame has been created successfully. Let's see the content. We can see there are 37 rows are there. So it is start from 101 and its end 499, right? So let's run this code again with the same seed. Let's create a different data frame and let's see what is the records it is coming. So same seeds, data frame name is different. Let's see what is the content of this data frame. We can see it is started from 106 and its end is 499. Same is happening here. It is started from 106 and its end with 499 because we have sampled the data from this large data set with the same seed. That's why data which is coming in this sample data frame, all the data are same. Let's create another sample, and in this time we can use different seeds. Let's change it to 3 and make this seeds to 200. Let's run it. Now see the content of this data frame. Now it's starting from 101 and ends in 498. So the data is different if the seed is different. So we have seen here how we can take a sample data out of a big data set with the help of a seed function. Same seed function, same number of records will be available in sample. Different seed, different records are available in the sample. Let's go to the PPT. Thank you. If you like content of my video, then please subscribe my channel, like it, comment on it, and press the bell icon to get notification whenever I add videos.